Hi, bass player Greg Silva here on the Greg Silva Music channel on YouTube. Today it's not a lesson or anything like that, or performance. It's just basically like a working musician's point of view. And for you working musicians, you live in this, so you already know this. This is more for like the novelist or the average person. It brings this to mind. So it's happened to me in the past. It's happened to you. You tell somebody, you're talking about a gig, like, oh, they pay good, and you actually tell them how much you paid, and they're like blown away, like, well, I thought you got a lot more than that. It's like, no. And we're talking bars, clubs, and restaurants, not corporate events, GB stuff contests, which some contests are all over the place. They go up, they go down. But the clubs, bars, and restaurants. And when I first moved up to Boston in '87, I was mostly in original bands, so I played some cover stuff in '89 up here, and gigs played about $100. You know, some less, some more. And, that's kind of where they're at now. I mean, some pay 75, some pay 125, like I said, maybe a 150, then you get 50. But the average seems to be stuck in 100. It's been like that since 2019. We're talking 1989. So, every walk of life, incomes go up. People get raises, cost of living, that kind of thing, and cost of living goes up. But this hasn't. And it's disheartening and concerning for your future and your well-being, especially with music being pretty much free now. And not many people want to buy music. Some do and support it, but a lot of people just want to stream. And you get pennies on the dollar, a penny fraction per penny per play. It's like a tongue twister. Like when I told somebody I made 20, I was disappointed. I said, I made $27 on my CD being played on streaming. And they're like, oh, that's great, actually. It's a lot of plays. And they started breaking it down for me. I was like, oh boy, yay. But even people come to shows like, oh, how can I hear this music? I'm saying, well, I'm selling CDs, and that's kind of an ancient thing now. And or you can go on, iTunes and all that stuff, the usual sites, and you can download it. Like, well, is it on YouTube, or can I stream it somewhere? And it's like, oh boy. So the gigs are kind of like stuck in that thing, and and the average of 100 for the gig, clubs, bars and restaurants kind of thing around here. That's what I'm experiencing. A lot of my peers are experiencing. Like I said, they can be higher and lower. There's a place in Boston I contacted last year. Saw a lot of people playing. I'm like, that seems like a cool room. Sent them my music. They really liked it. They wanted to book something. I said, cool. How much does it pay? They said, you get a free meal. And I said, oh, cool. How much does it pay? And they said, you get a couple free drinks. I'm like, that's great. Thank you. How much does it pay? You get to kind of push them. And they said, 150. And I'm like, that's awesome. 150 a man. And they're like, no, 150 for the band. And people are playing it. And just I couldn't take it. I couldn't take that. I might have other musicians come, and I booked the gig, and we divvy up $150. It's like maybe 1920s. That might have been cool. But so that's where we're at. So I'm driving home from the gig today. This gig's on the degree of difficulty on the low end, as far as it's not too far. People are cool. They actually give us a meal during one of the breaks, which is great. It's, like I said, not too far. It's a good gig. So this side broke it down. I was driving home, trying to figure it out, trying to kill time, so get my mind occupied. And it took about 15 minutes to get all the gear together, get it packed up, the PA, all that kind of stuff, upright stuff, music, in the car. The ride was about an hour and 15 minutes to the gig, half hour, 45 minutes to basically load in, park, get all the gear wired up, PAs, check it all, that kind of thing, about 45, give or take. 3 hours for the performance, 2 10-minute short breaks, and then tearing down, getting in the car, packing up, waiting to get paid, paying the musicians a half hour. The ride back home, 1 hour and 15 minutes, again, approximately, give or take. And just got done loading in, which is always faster to do than loading out. So I averaged it about 7 hours. And the pay was $85. So it's kind of more on the low end. They usually get about 100. Usually get 100, but it's on the low end or lower end. Sometimes I know people gigging for less than, it's like 75, and I've done it. And but try to keep 100 to be the minimum whenever possible. For the other players too, that they get at least that. So I averaged it out 7 hours, $85. I'm not a mathematician, I could be wrong, but I averaged it to $11 and change an hour. Now that's before gasoline, wear and tear on the car, any expenses, maintenance of the equipment, expense of the equipment, we're not going to talk about practicing and studying and all that. So that's what you do. But phone calls, text messages, and emails back and forth to the venue or the restaurant. It usually takes many because they're very busy, and you want to be a pest. And getting the musicians together and any music that needs to be, prepared or get together. And it's kind of disheartening. And it's kind of where we're at. And it's not really going up. Matter of fact, I see it going down some places and less gigs. Overall, definitely. And I said definitely in the last couple of years. And so that's where we're at. Like I said, you working musicians know this. This is for like the people who don't know, to see where we're at. And hopefully things take a turn for the better instead of a turn for the worse. And just do the best we can. It's just hopefully somehow the pay goes up and the work gets more. Just trying to figure it out, trying to find our way through here, keep creating and performing as long as we can. It's a labor of love, but we've got to make a living to do it. And keep moving forward. And every new challenge comes on, got to stand up for it. And this is one that's going on now. So have a great day. Thanks for tuning into the channel. If you're seeing this some other way, and keep plugging away. Keep at it. Take care.